bike skills. That's one way to wash the underneath of your truck. A helicopter sits perfectly level with one skate on a road crash barrier. This bus driver stops a motorcyclist so that a pedestrian could safely cross the road. Ice cream vans follow in solidarity to salute an ice cream man. A road that goes underneath an aqueduct. This road is being reopened by removing ice after a long winter. People enjoying a Friday night skate on an empty highway. A very long truck taking a 90-degree turn. This professional pilot makes an emergency landing in the middle of a highway. Luckily, everyone was safe. During an off-road race, this local villager can be seen passing the off-road racer. A crow helping a hedgehog move from the middle of the road. Insane bus driving skills were shown by a Japanese driver. Don't ever try this. People help this koala and its baby safely cross.
It's beautiful, isn't it? That's such a cute little bubby. Oh, come on. Come on, you gotta go back that way. Come on, back that way. Back that way, come on. That's our way. That's our way, come on. Come on. Back that way. Back that way, come on. Come on. Come on. That's the way. That's the way.
This is what happens when you date a ninja. This light painting artist is very talented. This girl gives breakdancing a new meaning. One of the best trick shots you will ever see. Setting water on fire might be an impossible feat, but not for this guy. The future of advertising: realistic 3D billboards. Theremin is an instrument you never knew existed. Michael Jackson would be proud of these sick moves. This guy lives in an abandoned commercial airplane in the forest. Best not to disturb them. They might be in an important business meeting. Is this what happens when we have a glitch in real life? Shooting an arrow with your feet and hitting your target is an incredible feat. Only bold people could pull off these types of stunts. What a man, lad. Don't ever try this at home. He's a trained professional. How is this phone still working?
Ya no funciona. O sea, ya no funciona el display. Quita esa foto. O sea, sigue recibiendo llamadas.
This professional trainer was slow dancing with an alligator. Never try this. If your idea of relaxation is of a raging storm, then you should visit this storm-themed spa in Milan. A 3D illusion to remind you that perspective is everything. Every other insect should take notes from this butterfly's disguise. This guy has one of the highest vertical jumps I've ever seen. the true beauty of Chinese martial arts. This person has more strength in their 2 fingers than some people have in their entire body. Is this the trailer for Shadow 4? I can't even jump the rope like the normal way. This is the Power Rangers chain. He turned into a Happy Gilmore with this shot. He tried to show respect to this girl, but she didn't want it. His elbow is stronger than Superman. He skimmed the ball across the water and almost got a hole-in-one. This guy shows off his inner Jedi. How do you even learn you're good at this? LeBron's balance is truly something else. Man's a walking cheat code. Don't try this at home. This kid scored like a boss. Judging by the reactions, it seems like it's just another day in the office. The gardeners are probably crying right now. This respectful raccoon in the back deserves more food than the others. Ma'am, can I have one, please? I think Thor was trying out his hammer on top of the Eiffel Tower. I need to know the thought process of people who work out like this. All fun and games until they see you off the ride. Since when did cockroaches become waterproof and start riding fish? Yet another reason to fear cockroaches now. Speaking of riding fish, this underwater Uber looks pretty cool. The cat knew what he was doing. Kung Fu Bear is back in business and looks like he's training to escape the zoo. He saw an opportunity to fly and took it. That was smooth. You are watching The Lion King, Turtle Edition. You've heard of Rocky, now get ready for Puggy. Did I just see a turtle at full speed? My whole life was a lie. This is the best dent repair I think I've ever seen. This curious tiger shark tries eating the camera. She can laugh without showing facial expressions, and that's darn right creepy. This woman just did a hit and run. When you think you're slick and slip over. They tried their best. The way this volleyball player trains her lungs is beyond impressive. Satisfying metal circles are moved when touched. This professional flies on a couch. Prom attendees were grouped by color for the photo shoot. And this man looks to be clipping through the environment. A long train passes under itself. This cheeky seagull got caught in the act. A giant panda eating bamboo shoots is truly satisfying. A parrot collects stems from a leaf to build its nest. This 3D printer prints mesmerizing wall art. Who knew a filter could be used like this? This professional athlete is incredibly flexible. My shoulder feels raw just watching her. Have you ever seen a queen ant? Shouldn't this be a Ferrari instead? These people create the next level version of leapfrog. The machine cuts wood with ease, like butter. And that's the level of respect his mustache commands. Now that snake is just plain weird. This guy's slinky skills is on a whole nother level. Have you ever seen synchronized ball bouncing as good as this? This Airbnb has a 75-foot tall water slide that sends you into the lake. That's pretty cool. A father built a bicycle-powered mini roller coaster in the backyard for his son. Now you can play real-life Mario Kart in Germany. A tiny crab wiping the sand off its eyes. Both cute and kind of horrifying. The tallest man in recent history. A jet plane landing itself vertically without the help of its landing gear. Airplane mode activated. A V-22 plane changes its rotor angle to go forward. A tractor shakes an orange tree to harvest oranges. A Watusi bull has an incredible pair of horns. Snow melting in a perfect manner from the roof of a car. The incredible scene of kayaking in Iceland. A kid makes a nonchalant attempt at shooting a basketball with his legs. Rafael Nadal shows off his accuracy by shooting a tennis ball in the broadcast booth. That's one massive tuna. Dominique Lewis does several backflips from the sitting position. A perfectly shaped dust devil. Shaolin shadow boxing in a Wu-Tang sword style. I'm dizzy just looking at this house. A true master at work. How they launch a newly built ship. Now that does look risky. Would you travel here? Comment down below if you would. Gravity has truly left the chat for this goat, who successfully walks vertically down a palm tree. The Phoenix Suns showman was performing a halftime display for fans when he slam dunked the ball, as well as himself. When the sunrise is more interesting than the festival. An overcast sky stunned a few residents in Argentina, as it's covered with clouds that look like cotton balls just hanging in the air. They're known as mammatus clouds. Dolphins are literally the water versions of us. This is something you don't see every day. A snake is holding on to the overhead subway railing of an L train. A live fish leaps out of the tank and into the shopper's basket as he browses the supermarket. Sometimes scenes from Finding Nemo come to real life. People stopping at a 7-Eleven for food got more than they bargained for when a 6-foot monitor lizard strolled in. Is no one monitoring the aisles? This is what a volcanic eruption looks like from 400 kilometers above the Earth in space. It's amazing to see how the blast separated the clouds. The driver convinces this coconut octopus to trade his plastic cup for a seashell. Some kids were filming their skateboarding stunts in a park when this construction failure happened in their background. Luckily, no one was injured. In 2016, Dude Perfect made the record for the world's highest basketball shot. The Guinness World Records officially marks Dude Perfect's shot at 533 feet high. When ants get separated from their swarm, each ant follows the pheromone trail of the ant in front of it. As a result, they endlessly follow their neighbor. This worker was so tired that she fell asleep while preparing the sandwich. As the earth underneath them collapsed, 8 houses and a caravan were dragged from their foundations into the sea in Norway. Thankfully, no one was in there. He does a flip while his hat also does a flippy flip, and both of them land successfully. What are the chances? Ben Toffoli was driving home from work in Adelaide, Australia, when he spotted an enormous spider entering the trunk of a Mazda CX-5. Bet they got a nasty surprise. He thought he could trust this bee. Wrong thinking. Speaking of bees, giant honeybees produce shimmering waves for defense purposes against predatory wasps. Isn't it mesmerizing to watch? And speaking of mesmerizing, this video shows a line of fire burning poplar fluff in a park in Spain, leaving trees, benches, and the green grass underneath untouched. This is Morocco, the biggest chicken in the world. It stands at 3 feet tall and weighs in at 7.7 kilograms. It walks how I imagine a dinosaur would walk. Moms are built differently. That's boiling oil she's touching. He's definitely a trained professional. I wonder what breed of dogs these are. You would half expect a seagull to make a grab of your bag of chips, but you wouldn't think it would go for your iPhone. Did the one turtle just Will Smith the other turtle? Cyclist Tadej Pogacar and Rafael Majka played rock, paper, scissors to decide on the winner of Stage 4 of the Tour of Slovenia. This person removes chlorophyll from a leaf to make it transparent. Side-by-side application of sunscreen showing how it prevents sunburn. What's more surprising, the football skills or the footwear? Look at the smooth U-turn on this ship. If only my car could do the same thing. This cruise ship allows guests to ride a coaster miles from the coast. You wouldn't believe the dunking skills of this dog. How long before the NBA sign him? Heard of flying fish? How about a hovering dolphin that uses a remote control balloon? This massive passenger plane comes scarily close to another. Dress for the job you want. This guy clearly wants to be a swanky barefoot pilot. Dutch artist Theo Jansen created these mobile sculptures. His strand beasts are powered using renewable energy. Watch this snow-covered ship launch gracefully into the water. That is one incredible stunt, although I think the girl between the ramps has the scariest job. This 50-year-old is deadlifting 600 pounds to celebrate his retirement. Is this what they mean by heat rising? Here's a tip. Next time you're out in the ocean, be sure to pet a gray lamb. Watch the intricate decoration of this jelly cake. Did you know that when a plane lands sideways like this in heavy wind, it's called crabbing?
Oh, no, has he got it? He's going to go around. Is he going to go around?
This water is so clear, it's almost like they're jet skiing on a mirror. How can something as simple as dropping a metal ring in water create such a beautiful shape? I never thought I'd say this, but that man knows how to surf a hoe. An inverted plane races a Formula One car. How many world records are they trying to break at once? We all need a break sometimes. Luckily, this glider was nearby when a bird needed one in midair. This couple couldn't let a wheelchair spoil their first dance, so they recruited their fathers to help. This plane has two modes, stationary and airborne. With just one hand, this man shows his incredible circus performance. What a tight fit for this ship. This is how squashed I feel on the train during rush hour. Not one, not two, but 3 flips with the landing. This guy shows off his unbelievable scooter stunt. You thought sewing was a human invention? Take a look at how this tailor bird makes a nest. Here's some cool and creepy looking octopus kites. This video proves that, however large they are, cats can't resist milk. This guy strikes an angelic pose in his ultricated pneumatic wings. Make way, Tony Hawk. The hottest new skater is in town. Here's a real professional with precise propane stacking. Another skillful display, this waiter pours into multiple cups at once. Want an easy win? Try this football technique next time you got a game. Another tip, although we're not sure where you'd use this, emus will always investigate someone rolling on the ground. This guy makes airwalking look too easy. We cannot believe the acrobatic skill of this hungry bear.
Oh.
Calling all tea lovers, look at this amazing pour. This dog achieved something special, the record for the longest catch at a live sporting event. Here are 3 men, 1 hoop, and a lot of coordination. This pigeon's triple backflip is impeccable. This well-dressed dog prevents its owner from falling into a pond, while also retrieving his ball. What a good boy. Have you ever seen a rhino act this calm? He's like a tourist. Look at the mesmerizing skill on display from this flaming swordsman. Something about their reactions tells me that this took hours to get right. it was worth it. Fun fact, this panda eats bamboo in exactly the same way I eat burritos. This guy's timing wins him a free beer. Would you be able to do the same? There's some astonishing timing and accuracy in this snowball duel. This skyline is filled with vibrant colors, thanks to the UAE Air Force. Yeah, the potato chopping is cool, but did you see the amazing knife spin at the start? This player scores between the legs of 4 opponents, including the goalie. Not sure if this is safe, but we'll let it slide this time. This time-lapse shows the awesome shape-changing lenticular colors. Now for a hidden pool under the grass. A few piranhas, and maybe an alligator. This would fit into any spy movie. An ibex climbs into a steep dam. He painted a folk band using light painting. Quantum locking. Can anyone explain this? There's no visible holes, so how does this happen? Years of practice or natural skill? Comment down below. Who expected this guy to bring out a glass of beer from his pants pocket? How does this woman fit through such a tight space between the fences? A professional high jumper almost jumps out of the pit. This long slide ends in a pit of balls. This man blows bubbles using a plant stem. These birds camouflage themselves with a tree. These roosters are seen playing football. Two guys sitting beside each other get up to show their difference in height. A bird dances in front of a female bird to impress her, but gets rejected in the end. A guy smashes a Lego motorbike that took 135 hours to make. That's some dedication. Now this is going old school. An owl seen delivering letters. A guy using a drill to stir his paint, only to burst it open. A dog helping his owner to clean snow in their front yard. The shadows were cast by these runners on a track in Kenya. A guy trying to perform a trick shot in 8-ball pool breaks a vase instead. A cyclist loses the race after celebrating a little too early. This overly protective parrot does not let anyone near its bike. A guy destroys his opponent using only one piece in a game of checkers. A great contrast between a pro bowler and a beginner. This girl gives a delayed reaction after dropping her food. A girl trying to feed a group of ducklings gets attacked by their mother. This guy with Down syndrome shows off his epic nunchuck skills. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. This C8 Corvette turns into a submarine, quite literally. An eagle comes down and snatches food from a girl. This fern plant gives a temporary tattoo if pressed hard on the skin. A dog clears a sheep traffic jam. This car rips its rear end off after failing miserably to pull down a tree. This little boy performs a backflip off the swing. Don't try this at home. Good thing beer is cheaper than water in Germany. He almost nailed the 360 spin. An octopus-shaped wine decanter. You've seen a lot of yo-yo tricks over the years from watching television, but wait till you see this new trick. This young kid found a way to mow their lawn the easier way. This kid's a genius.
Do you see this child? That's smart. That is crazy. That's smart.
Yep, we're also confused how the turtle managed to climb up that high.
Oh, how do you even get up there?
Oh my god!
How are we gonna get him down? What the f is a turtle doing up a telephone pole? How the f?
This guy makes riding a kiddie bike look pretty cool. This hamster has a little scooter which he enjoys driving around. This truck emits a mist across the city, which creates a cool rainbow effect. Watching how this water flows in a spiral motion is incredibly satisfying. Watch this precise moment as the middle gate of the Lake Dunlap spill gate collapses and releases a lot of water. This dog looks so embarrassed when he's caught in the act stealing a container, possibly containing some munchies.
Unbelievable. No. What are you doing? So now I can't even put stuff up there? I'm looking right at you.
Watch how this intimidating barge full of logs unloads its contents. I wouldn't mess with any of these professional jackrabbit fighters.
Hey!
This professional extracts venom from a deadly African snake. Puff Ader is quite a spectacle to witness. A hilarious clean leaf blower pool trick shot. With all those bats coming out of that house, I'm pretty sure this is Batman's other house when he's not in the Batcave. Watch this dog show off its balancing skills using various drinks. Watching this snake drink from a hand makes you want to own one, even if you're scared of it. This guy's camera fell down during his ride, but then a kind lady picks it up and decides to give it back to him.
Yo, there you go. They showing you dropped it in there.
If you want to be relaxed, just look at this field of never-ending tulips. Place your bets for this fierce battle between a cat and a grape.
May I help you? Like, do we got a problem?
It's a giant cat in the middle of a city! Not quite. It's a 3D billboard in Japan that looks hyper-realistic. When you have new kicks and you don't want to get them muddied. Zipline operators have a rescue ready to jump in to save the day in case someone gets stuck. This bird decided to hitchhike onto this guy's paraglider. This lawnmower said, "See you later." Incredible moments happen all the time. They're practically all around us. Just whip out your phone and maybe you'll catch one, like a fish out of the water. And that's it for today's video. Make sure to comment your favorite moments down below. And if you like this type of content, check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.